Let me put myself in a better position. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. I will mention this. I have a new mic. You might not be aware. So I'm gonna be doing some testing. Please do tell me if I need to up my volume or anything. But otherwise, welcome in, welcome in. I want to say thank you to Salty Lamp for following. Thank you so much. Very nice to have more people. We're closing in on affiliates. We need 2 or 3 more people to follow, and we will get to affiliate. I will also need to up my numbers in terms of people being there, but that will come with time, and I also have bigger plans for that to like try to boost that. So we'll have to see, but yeah. Otherwise, yeah, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna let people flow in, and then we're gonna continue with Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So yeah, again, this game is pretty harsh on content if you're not a fan of cyberbullying content, mentions of violence, especially directly on people, or supernatural events. B, it's okay to not want to come into the stream, to not watch the stream. I will not think of you less about it, and I'm very happy that and I would be very happy if you would feel like it's better for you to be safe and feel more content. And don't worry, streams will continue. I will continue to do streams on Monday and on Friday. Friday is probably going to be dedicated to UMDC for now, but otherwise we're going there. We're getting pretty good into the whole we're getting pretty good into the whole schedule thing. Alright, with this, I think we can totally go forwards with the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Last time we were with the man under the bed. Let's see where that gets us. So, if I remember correctly, last time we were literally looking for clues right as we went into the last part of the story. Because right now, there's been a lot of things around Neo and everything. Also, I'm seeing the audio levels of the game are kind of high. I forget that this game gets very loud out of nowhere. I'm gonna manage that a little bit, and then we're good. Okay. So yeah, apparently there was an attack in Eiko's building, so let's look for it. Okay. Hello. No, we don't care about that. Oh. That's the one. Protector Girl. Yeah, cause there's a really strong reaction to the words Protector Girl. This is less about interest and more like, I wouldn't scroll through that, but go for it if you want. Okay, Protector Girl. Let's see if there's more here, but then we don't. Oh. You're there. Miyosato. We should probably look into this. Yeah, they might be posting stuff about Mio again. Give it a search. Okay, we're getting there. Note, Dark Spec News. Okay. I'll take a look to be safe. Don't expect too much, but related posts might be worth a look. Go for it. Okay, so we have a lot of things to search for, so let's go for it. Protector girl. Okay, we got some results. Where's the girl who was all, don't say bad things about Mio when you don't know her. She ran for the hills after just one post. Oh, might not get... Oh, no. Okay, this doesn't seem to be more than just... It doesn't seem to be more other than just people piling on the Protector Girl thing. Not the best. Miyasato would lead to... Hanging with the drama queen can do that for you. People, don't do this in real life. This is what villains do. A red room somewhere. Okay, let's see what scanning for it is. Another keyword? Yeah, seems worth a search. Okay, we're getting more things to search. Wow, just the... Don't do this in real life. I'll try searching for this. Right, check on how far the rumors about Mio have spread. Yes. One issue, this keyword might be too vague. Should work well with another keyword related to the incident. Okay, so we need to find more things. Dark Spec News. Speculates on intruders seen by Eiko and Mio. Click here. Mostly a recap. And blowing things out of proportion to scare readers. Buyer beware, speculation free. Okay, no. Okay, nothing much comes out of this. Okay. They said that this word should be searched with other things. Okay, so maybe Dark Spec News? That's... Okay, so we're missing one word more. Okay. Too many... Okay. Calm down. Dark Spec News Red Room? Okay, we need more right now. But I'm already searching for everything. I need specific things. Okay, trying to basically rub my face. I don't know. Assess how far the rumors have spread on Mio. Also, sorry for the sounds. Oh, I see. There is a rumor. Okay. I'll check this too. Hey. No, I don't care anymore. So maybe Red Room rumors. Let's go. This buried treasure? Okay, people are already doing weird things. If you saw the pop-up now and closed it, we'd both be goner. Okay. That is weird. what about the rumors about Miyasato? Oh, that's weird. Is it now with the Maison Shin Nakamichi too? No. Trying to see the wiggling words is kind of hot. No. Okay, so Protector Girl, Miyasato, Red Room. Oh! I saw it. Should we check the security camera angle? Check and make sure, okay? Okay, we should have more things now. So maybe the Maison's security camera footage? I saw the security cam bit, but is the cam old or what? Are they from... Uber Eats, baby! Damn, I love Uber Eats. Electrical contractor. Actually, it was all me. Oh no. No one is helping. Oh my god. $115. Now 508. They're wearing what seems like a company-issued work uniform. Okay, so we found a suspicious individual. But that doesn't help much. We're still missing one of two things. Gonna I'm missing one clue, but I don't know where it is. Okay. What am I missing? Okay, I'm gonna just start rubbing my face on things and then we'll go through. I like doing this, but there's literally, I don't really get what I'm missing. Okay. Think about just the security camera? Too many results, okay. But we already did Maison Nakamichi. Working at midnight. Can we find something? Okay, that we already have. Okay, we're already went through this. What am I really missing? Can I not close this thing? Oh. Guess there was this one, which was not mentioned. You okay? They got to you with that flaming, huh? Yes. I didn't imagine they'd respond that way. It's not their problem, so they'll say whatever they want. But there's no end to it, so I'll do what I can help to help. I'll do what I can to help Mio. You've got the spirit, but your voice is a bit shaky there. I can do this, you know. Yeah. Just messing with you. Okay, we're out. Back on topic. Maintenance dude in the pig had creepy written all over him. Might want to ask Echo if anyone similar showed up. Understood. On site at the apartment building, up to Echo's room we go. Yes. Okay, we're back here. Time to rub our faces even more. That sure is a lot of blood everywhere. Wow. Happened while I was in the car waiting. We done it, why done it? With this much in your face evidence, but you see plain by clairvoying. Good point. I should scan the room first with the glasses on. Well, I guess we have a plan already. Hi, sir. Ah, the man under the bed! Or is it actually? Is he talking with Eiko-san? Are both shadows from the same point in time? God, game is going super loud. I'm gonna just quickly... Oh my god, game is like super loud all the time and it's a lot. Okay, let's continue. The Shadow's clothing is somewhat rugged. Work clothes? Like the uniform maintenance crew wear? Someone she's working with? Shadow wearing a uniform. Something's off. This looks a lot like the Shadow splattering blood in the back of the room. This one looks somewhat heavily built, maybe? Feels like this shadow could be important. I should dig deeper. Okay. It was probably Eiko. Also, that dude is having a rave by himself. This shadow is Eiko-san working. Looks very focused on work. Her mouth is twisted into a grimace. Eiko-san is so intense, even when working alone. What a thing to watch. Kinda scary. Okay. You're just having a moment. Is this a trace of the man under the bed? The shadow's movement is so wild and scary. What is it doing? Is it messing up the papers on the desk? Or maybe looking for something specific? Did it have a goal other than splattering blood all around? I mean, probably hiding shit. Wow, this shadow is throwing something at us? Not quite throwing. Is this from when they splattered blood around and make the room all red? Was this before or after Mio and Eiko-san went out to eat? When exactly? Okay, we have some shadow splattering things to talk about. Nothing else further on. Okay. Let's go through everything first before we actually, let's examine the door. The entrance door is reinforced. Should be hard to break in. Looking around. Why would this happen to Eiko-san's room too? If the man stalked both of them and got to Eiko-san's place, why turn it red? Maybe there's some kind of meaning to the red room after all. These look important. How terrible. Even the fancy bed is all red. Will changing the sheets be enough to get it clean? Look into the ununiformed shadow. Like this one? No. Okay, we don't have anything for now. Look at this mess. Furniture, floor, walls. This is a lot to deal with. Yes, truly. I could never have imagined this. I took Mio out to eat. Thought it'd be better than being holed up and never going outside. And then we come back to this. Have you contacted the police? Oh, right. I was so upset I totally forgot. I need to report all of this damage, I suppose. About work? Eiko-san, do you ever have work meetings with clients here? I have online meetings. Otherwise, I have them out somewhere. Why? Oh, it's just that I'm wondering about the people you work with. Are you involved with companies with staff wear work in uniforms? Probably, yes. Don't really remember. I do have records of where we sent temporary staff. They should be on my desk, somewhere in all that mess. Your desk. Understood, thank you. Okay, we have desk. Also, where's Mio? Eiko-san, I need to talk to Mio. Where's she now? Oh no. She went back home alone. Oh. Oh no. She did? Does Mio know what happened here? She was with me when we got to the building entrance. But why? She said something about getting her things. I was so upset I forgot to check in with her. I'll call her now, and she's in her room. I'll tell her to stay put and lock up. Yes, please. Need to ask Jasmine to drive us there. Okay, we have a plan for afterwards. But first, let's see the desk. Let's look at the documents. She mentioned the company documents were on the desk. It's so messy, I can hardly make out the words. Make sure not to tear anything. Of admin engineer. Somehow decipherable? Not jobs that require work uniforms. Whoops, ripped a bit. Yikes, wait, a bloody handprint? Someone must have touched this. Jobs related to medicine? Ecology? It's all caked and scrunched together. Finally! Ah, this must be for the maintenance company. It's the only one in these documents. Ooh, we got the electric company. Electronic? I can't read this. It's surely a company which handles electricity work, though. This document is ruined from all the blood. Let's ask Jasmine for advice on what to do. It's just as bad as here as Echo's at Mia's place was. Wild. The fancy carpet and furniture are done for too. Bummer. What happened on your end? I was waiting in the car parked nearby so I could rush in at any sign of trouble. Was the two headed out together? Probably to eat something, like she mentioned in the post. They came back after a couple of hours. I watched from the car as they re-entered the building. A short while later, Echo suddenly calls me up. She was totally panicking over the phone, yelling about how the room's all red, get in here, and so on. And what did the bossman make you do meanwhile? I was checking Mio's room. Phew. I almost bumped into the man and had to hide under the bed. It's a long story, so I'll report everything later. Huh? Almost met the dude? Getting tossed in the deep end much? Good thing I came to pick you up. Jasmine, what do you make of this? Rob's trying to get me into Mio as she's staying at Echo's. Headache for us. In what way? Might mean the dude's goal isn't done just yet. So this goes on until he fulfill his goals? His goal? What exactly is it? No idea. Wouldn't know. Just hoping this doesn't end like the urban myth does. Okay, so we're getting into a weird thing right now. Jasmine, it seems Mio is back at her place and alone. What? But I saw those two heading back up here. What the? Echo-san is calling Mio right now, telling her the situation on our hand and to stay in her room. Alright then, I'll have the car ready to go. If you're ready to go, we should hurry to Mio's place. Wait. Please take me with you. Eiko-san? Sure, let's head to Mio's then. Oh, it's still Bloody Mary here. Everything okay, Mio? Did anything happen? Azami. I'm fine. I was just waiting. Hi, Salty. Good morning to you. We're doing some UMDC. Thank you for the follow again. Are you sure? I'm glad. I was really worried. So glad you're safe and sound. Okay. Iko, what do you have to say? I'm glad Mio's safe. Right. I need to get her signed with a new place ASAP. I do have a place confirmed already. Okay, that's a good thing though. Some of the books are missing. Would the class tell me anything? Maybe someone took out the... Oh yeah, it's still the same things. Okay, so let's go first here. That must be us. There's something under the bed. Is it the man under the bed? Surprisingly small, carrying something on the back. This is me from yesterday. Yesterday, before the man appeared, I heard noise from the ceiling. Means the man who walked past the bed was in the ceiling, right? I hid under the bed, so I couldn't see, but how did he come down into the room? Okay. So this is the bug version, where he's like scrambling for things. A bug? Or a shadow that looks like one? This bug-like shadow has creepy arms and legs. And again, like before, it probably wasn't actually an actual bug. But if not, why does it look like a centipede? Why is it like a centipede? Good question. The shadow is heading to the entrance. Is this a locational memory of the man who walked past the bed earlier? It's probably the case. Okay, we don't have anything else to say about the bug. There's a used cup in the sink. Check under the sink. The shelves and knife holder are empty. Mia really wants to move. Probably took out what she needs. Notable changes. Okay. What about the bed? Nothing notable under the bed. Why does the man appear from under the bed anyway? Is there a man from the bathroom? Or man from the closet? Azami, the man from the closet is called a trans girl. That's how it works. There is a man in the closet, and when they come out of the closet, it's a beautiful trans woman. Okay, nothing else here. You girls have something else to add? Can't help that she's still living here. Do you encourage her to move soon and to move out soon too? Ceiling space. While you were staying here, have you ever been in this ceiling space? Absolutely not. This whole place is falling apart. It's probably teeming with bugs and rats. Then you don't know how to enter that space, right? I do not. How to access the ceiling space? Mio, do you know anything about that thing? I think I'm going to wrap up my life here. I really need some closure on this. Mio. Did anything weird happen while we were alone? Not really, no. Are you doing okay, Mio? You think I would be? No, of course not. I'm sorry. Stalked by a creep, named and shamed online? Can't go back to my hometown? I have nowhere to go. Why? I listened to everyone and really tried hard. Why me? Tell me, Azami. Mio. Before you went out to eat with Eiko-san, was there a time where you were both out and left the place unattended? I was at Eiko-san's place the whole time. We only left to go eat. Azami, I'm so fed up and exhausted. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, now the ceiling space. Mio, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Never. Is there even a way in? Right, of course you haven't. How did the man enter the room? That's a good question. The man appears very suddenly, but how? First, you might want to focus on when he manifested in Mio's room. When you hid under the bed, where did he appear from? I heard the ceiling creak and hid under the bed. So there must be a way into the ceiling space, unless he's a ghost. You saw a shadow with your clairvoyance, correct? I keep thinking about that centipede shadow. Why does it look like a centipede? I should focus on whether there's a way in and out of that ceiling space. So we have a portal to the ceiling space, climbing up and down, transforming into a centipede, warping space and time. Under the bed, his own body, crawling along the wall, has footholds using the shelf boards. So I think that's pretty simple in the sense that it was probably climbing up and down using the shelf boards as footholds. Let's go. Maybe he was climbing up and down using the shelf boards as footholds. Yes, that might explain it. Multiple overlapped shadows climbing up and down looked like a centipede. Let's go. We can now check shelves again. Well, we're gonna need to look at the centipede one. Let's climb up a bit and have a quick look. The view was blocked by this big cardboard box. But there's a hatch in the ceiling. Let's move this big box out of the way. Let's go! We found our exit point! The man climbed up these shelves. I got up here without really thinking, but I'm terrified. But I gotta help Mio. Here goes. Ceiling space, here I come. We're getting to the end. Wait, how long have you had this microphone? Hi, Minnie! I got this microphone since Tuesday. Welcome in. Also, thank you for the enjoy game. But yeah, I got this new mic since Tuesday, so that's why Monday I didn't have it. Nice. I thought you sounded clear. Yeah, that's because it is. It's a Blue Yeti that a good friend of mine just had hanging around. She wasn't using it at all, so she said, "Give it to me. Like, I'll give it to you." And she was very nice. Like, didn't mean I needed to put some money towards that mic. That mic is old, so I'm not sure like how long it's gonna stay, but it's doing work right now, so I'm very happy. Blue Yeti, the old reliable. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I had to do some little weird like silly DIY shit because there was like a gasket missing and stuff like that, so kind of not perfect. But yeah, it just works, and that's what's great. You're totally right, Salty. I had mine for like 7 years. You should be good. Well, that's perfect then. What my partner uses too. Great. I'm glad to hear that people believe in the Blue Yeti. No change since it was new. Incredible. Oh, dark and dusty. No one here, right? Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust. Not scared, not scared. Let the investigation begin. It's not a Newman, but it's... Oh no, definitely. I'm not looking into like high-end stuff or mics. Like, the fact that I have this mic means that I can actually like focus on making better video submissions for marathons, be more excited about marathon stuff, because I'm gonna be able to have visual like stuff that is pretty nice for people. Like people can finally hear my voice without having any weird noises. But otherwise, yeah, no, pretty excited. Okay. Bento boxes, energy drinks, even alcohol cans. Doesn't look like trash stuffed up here by a former resident. Yeah, this stuff is new. The floor is coated in dust, but the trash is recent. The man was almost certainly hiding here. I still use the shit boom mic on my headset. Anything desk mount is a win. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, what I used before was the laptop's own microphone array. And it's trash. And if you listen to previous streams that I did, they're not great. It's not great. So yeah. Starting to see more clearly. Ceiling is low, but quite a bit of space here. What is this? Cardboard? Cardboard sheets? Anything lying around that's connected to him? You roach! Flat beyond belief! Ooh. Maybe use cardboard sheets to lie down without touching the dust. Your previous mic was a laptop mic. It wasn't. Yeah, no, it was not that bad, but it still was kind of terrible for like marathons and stuff. Like, I'm kind of sad at my Frost Vital run. I had the shit mic, but now I have this, and Multithon is gonna be so happy to have me with an actual good mic. But now, of course, yeah, definitely. But still, yeah, no, that microphone, like that microphone helped me a lot. And to be fair, I'm still in a situation where my desk isn't like fully like isn't the best, so I still use my microphone, my laptop microphone, whenever I don't do streaming. But for streaming, I'm really looking into having the Blue Yeti for everything, basically. I see a sliver of light. Is this from Mio's room? Wow, unbelievable. Can't see much. Too dark. Setting up compression and gating properly is worth way more than spending. Yeah, exactly. This is why I've been like looking into gating stuff, and this is where I think my next upgrade in audio is gonna be there. I did have a thing around noise gating some of my noises, some of the sounds, but it's still better to like the proper mic will now enhance that a bit more. Okay, nothing here. I guess we should look with the glasses. Oh no. There's a shadow of the man here too. What is this shadow doing? Looks like he's stuffing something into a box. Or a bag? I want to look closer, but his shadow is in a way. The glasses show me things through clairvoyance, but this also blocks my view. Okay. I knew it. He was here! Not moving much. Is he crouched down? No, he's peeking what's going on down below. Peeking shadow? Okay. There was something in the box. I saw traces of the man doing something around here. The cap. There's something inside. Let's check. Clothing? Ito Electric Services? Isn't this the company in the documents at Eiko-san's place? The man wearing a work uniform that I saw in Eiko-san's room? Does this mean that the man was here? I need to tell everyone. Uniform found in the ceiling space. Okay. Let's go down back. The man definitely was here in this ceiling space. I need to tell everyone. Jasmine? You okay? Looks like you found a ton. I found solid evidence the man was hiding up here. And there are a few things I want to check with Mio and Eiko-san too. But it's time for someone to show. That time? Do you mean the director is going to call him again? Not any old call at this point, but you'll be fine. What do you mean, not any old call? Oh, it's time. We're gonna get some big solving moments. Let's go. Mrs. Ami, how's it going? Hello, director. I'm sorry I haven't figured out the answer, and I don't know what you're apologizing for, but we're ready to start the dissolution phase. We're gonna start dissoluting things. I know it said dissolving, but I wanted to say the word like this. In due time. Mrs. Ami, please tell everyone to gather around. Oh, it's the Poirot style of revealing the things. The investigation is done then? Is this like a debrief of something? Ah, yes, I'll explain what I found in the ceiling space. Please, hurry then. Director, everyone's here. Da -da 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 -da. I'm stopping the joke here. Understood. I missed the log. Everyone hears what we're about to explain. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Ayumu Meguria, director of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Now, only the dissolution phase remains before we can close this case. Thank you for your cooperation throughout. Dissolution? Azami, what is this about? What's going on? I have to be here. I still have work waiting. We will be presenting our final results as requested for this case, so we ask you to remain here. Yes, so please hear us out. Let the dissolution begin. First of all, Ms. Fukurai, thank you for your efforts in the investigation. We have discovered numerous clues since the identification phase. The amalgam of that information has allowed us, all of us here, to tangibly feel the presence of the man under the bed. Oh, well, thank you. Yet DMS from information still includes several elements unnecessary for the man under the bed Ermin myth. What do you mean? Do you really expect me to record this case as is? What? Boring motives, tiresome intentions. There is no room in the Center's record for such things. Do we really want to prioritize that right now? Now, this case leaves four key questions unanswered. Oh. 1. How did the man under the bed manifest? 2. What is the goal of the man under the bed? 3. Who or what is the man under the bed? 4. What is exactly the essence of the man under the bed? You say man under the bed 5 or 7 times in like 2 minutes and the line just means nothing. The eye reveals all. Crypt key? What the? Please don't overreact. This is something only we can see. Eye opener. This can only be seen by holders of seeing powers, such as clairvoyance or vision. We must unlock this artifact to open the Eye of Truth. Now is the time. Time for dissolution for the man under the bed. Yes! The man under the bed suddenly appeared in Mia-san's room, immediately after she had checked all the locks. A phenomenon reminiscent of incorporeal ghosts or otherworldly demons. Like this demon that I'm gonna ban immediately. Exactly, and apparently not to harm Mio. It just appears and disappears, always suddenly. So, Mrs. Ami? Yes? The man supposedly appeared from under the bed, but did it really? You determined where the man appeared from. Where was it? It appeared from the ceiling space. Very clearly, we have found proof that it was living in some way above, in the ceiling space. There was evidence indicating the man appeared from the ceiling space. We found traces of his being entering and exiting from the ceiling space. I love those little inserts. It's very funny. The man was hiding in Mio-san's ceiling space for a long time, waiting for an opening to assault Mio-san. 1 out of 4. Moving on. What about this man under the bed? One of his defining traits is that he massacres people he encounters. One could say his goal is to kill the house's owner, or whomever uses the bed he hides under. So, Mrs. Ami, what might the man under the bed be trying to do? Why does he keep pestering Mio-san? Well, there's 2 options here. One of them is to scare Mio. Because if it was killing Mio, then he would have gone for her way faster. Protect Mio from demons, that would be way too uncharacteristic. And the other one would be to peek at Mio's personal life, which I think is the actual case. He's a pervert who watches Mio from the ceiling space. That is a possibility. But if so, what would he need to show himself to Mio-san? Yeah, okay, so it is scare. He might have been trying to frighten Mio. And that's it, to simply scare her. The man didn't try to kill Mio-san, despite being able to. If his goal were to peep, he wouldn't need to appear in front of Mio-san. He keeps on appearing, then disappearing. It seems the man is intentionally limiting his actions to scaring Mio-san. You can deduce that that itself was the man's goal. If so, maybe my room getting covered in red was also him just trying to scare me? And the reason my room was covered in red was because Mio was at my place? Either way, the man's goal is to instill fear. The doll left in Mio-san's room also hints at such an intent. So that doll wasn't a message or anything after all. That doll. 2 out of 4. We're getting there. Let us move on. About the man under the bed. He is depicted as a random murderer, or an escaped serial killer. As an elusive entity that suddenly appears indoors with murderous intent. An anomaly that is very likely to have a basis in reality. Yet he can also be said to be less intangible due to leaving minimal traces when manifesting. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe the man that we are seeking through this investigation? I think it was an actual person. After all, we're talking about someone who would literally light up upstairs. Could they be a normal living person and not a ghost or anomalous monstrosity? Precisely. That is the spice and key to truly savoring each urban myth. Huh? Urban myths aren't just about ghosts and monsters. There is a sizable number of urban myths that aren't. They instead originate from rumors and such about actual people. So, Mrs. Ami, this man that appeared in Mio-san's room, who do you think this living man could be? One moment, there's multiple suspicious people. Let me see. The one we saw while doing social media research. Uber Eats. I forgot about Uber Eats. Dang, what should we order at Uber Eats? Oh yes, right. A living man carrying a backpack. Azami, you asked me about my ex-boyfriend, didn't you? Yes, I'll note it down here. He's also a living and suspicious person. Does that include my work client too? This maintenance worker wearing a uniform. He was in the security camera footage too. So many suspects. Crazy world, crazy cases. Incidents and terrorist attacks on the news. Thank you though. I remember now. So the thing is that there is 4 people, but it was kind of said that the maintenance worker is the one, considering we had the uniform in the living space, in the ceiling space. The maintenance worker in the security footage, he left his hat and jacket in the ceiling space. Excellent. Indeed, the man under the bed, hiding in the ceiling. Caught on security camera, wearing a work uniform. We can say beyond any doubt that it was him. I thought so. 3 out of 4. We're getting to the end of the case. Now, onto the final and most daunting question. The man disguised as a maintenance worker. How did this man come to be in the ceiling space? Unless he can rip apart space from another dimension and appear anywhere at will. It seems impossible that he could manifest in that room's ceiling space. Yes, that's true. No sign of him entering through this window. The ceiling above the bathroom didn't have enough space to move around. Mio has a habit of looking up carefully. I was thinking it might be real, but... is the man an anomaly after all? Do you really believe so? Mrs. Ami, you talked with everyone, and you went to investigate each location. You already know what you need to know. You can already see. But... so, Mrs. Ami, but a disguised maintenance worker to hide in the ceiling space. What path could he have possibly taken? How did he make his way inside Mio-san's room? He was in the ceiling space before Mio moved in doesn't work, because that would still mean he wouldn't need to have a key. Entered through the balcony doesn't work as well, because he would have gone through the... he's seen going through the cameras. Definitely a superpower. We already determined that he's human. And the man had an accomplice, and I think I know who the accomplice is. Someone must have helped him get in. Yes, that is the only explanation. It's clear from the security footage, as well as his uniform, with a cap from the ceiling space. The man under the bed is in fact the maintenance worker. Note the time shown in the security footage, 5 past midnight. This must be the time when the man arrived at Mio-san's apartment. And we're at the end. The crypt key has been completely solved. Mio-san, regarding the time that the man was caught on security footage, doesn't ring any bells? Mio, around when did you reach the police station? Just around midnight? But that means... wait, something's wrong here. Indeed, hearing that there's a man in the room, Mio-san ran to the police station for help around midnight. Yet, just around the same time, a man in a work uniform is shown on security footage at the apartment entrance. But why? If the maintenance worker is the man under the bed, his timing is uncannily coincidental. So, Mrs. Ami, the man who was supposedly under the bed was actually not in the room yet. Caught on security footage a few minutes later, he then makes his way into Mio-san's room. Who does this point to as the man's accomplice? I believe it's Eiko. Because Eiko is the only one who has either a key access or like knew about when Mio went to the police station. Could it be Eiko-san perhaps? She lied about seeing the men inside the room? Fabulous! Okay. A fine accomplishment indeed. Mrs. Ami, you had the rare ability to discern the truth. The mystery is now solved. Oh, we're breaking space and things. And it's now dissolved. I'm telling you there's a man under the bed. Weren't these the magic words that enabled the man to sneak into the room? That's true. Without hearing that, Mio wouldn't have left the room without locking up. Hey, how dare you throw random accusations at me? I'm sorry, girl, but like, everything fits in. If the man actually exists, he's not passing through walls or warping around. Begs the question, what did Eiko actually see? Eiko-san, I think you told us. You kept watch outside the door so the man wouldn't come out, correct? That's precisely when you let the dude in. With an insider, the room getting covered in red makes a ton more sense. So it is true. Really, I couldn't believe it. But now... What are you mumbling about? You aren't going to believe this bunch of widows, are you? The following is just speculation, but... Mio-san has had her past dug up, and is under a lot of pressure. You are recommending she moves into a rather expensive home. How could a mere college student afford to rent a luxury apartment like yours? Were you perhaps planning to have Mio-san return to sugar dating? My power of vision sees it all. Offering help as a benevolent third party, recommending a place with expensive rent. Were you going to grant her a place to maximize her youth? Well, she can. You must be enjoying ample profit margins to justify all this. Even with the efforts involved in carrying out such an elaborate incident. You mentioned having connections. How befitting of a job hunting consultant. Your consultancy, of course, may be a front for catering to your cadre of CEOs and top brass. And providing them with sugar dating dispatches. Eiko-san, is this true? What in the... What are you talking about anyway? How dare you ask me this? Are you stupid or what? Huh? You bunch are here to find the culprit and lock him up. Looking for causes isn't going to solve everything. Okay, I'm gonna say this, lady. Symptoms are not the causes. We need to actually find the cause of why this is bullshitting. You cannot play victim here. But we... How ass-brained can you get? Useless bunch of morons. Ass-brained? Listen here. It's a fact that the man was in the ceiling space. Which means I did nothing. Everything is that guy's fault. Eiko-san. Mio, you're a smart girl. You don't believe any of this nonsense, do you? Stick with me and you can earn as much as you want and live in comfort. Just keep listening to me and forget this. Oh, this is not good. This is not good things to talk about, lady. This is not good things to mention. You'll be happy and rich. Your life will be just as good as mine in no time too. Also, you... Azami or whatever, you will answer for this. Yikes. How dare you challenge me with your forgettable face. Gang, do you have a forgettable face? I might have a forgettable face. We'll have to see. Total waste of my time. I'm far too busy for this. I'm leaving. Miss, you dropped something? Hey, you dropped something. Is this a card? How was your first case, Mrs. Ami? I must take my leave. I have something to attend to. Wait a minute, Director, what about Mio? Lost connection. Mio, are you... You're not okay, are you? I'm good. I'm okay now. I wish I could... Alright, I'll make sure to throw away that doll we found, so don't worry about that. Mio? Oh? That doll. Mio? Yes, I need to get rid of it. All of it. Like nothing ever happened. My room is in this state. I should start cleaning up. Let me help. It's okay. I need some time alone. Thank you for everything. But I'm good. Leave it all to me. Mio? Guess that's it for us then. But Jasmine, we haven't sold anything yet. Mio is still in... The center's job ends here. The rest is up to the police and lawyers. Huh? Yeah, I get how you might feel. But Mio herself says she's fine. It's not a place to step in. Is that really so? Thing is, I feel this case isn't over yet. Huh? Ooh. What in the hell? I thought they were cooking on some exorcist nonsense and this happens. How would they know about my involvement in sugar dating dispatch? Whoa, where did that leak from? But how could that... What the? No way. No, no, no. They kicked me from the dispatch group. How dare they? How many girls do they think I've found for them so far? Alright, I'm so pissed. You should have stopped at that doll. Hey, told you. I did exactly as you said. I was spooked too when that Mio girl's room turned all red. I saw her heading out, so I thought I'd scare her even more. But the space under the bed was blocked, and she came home while I was thinking. I rushed up to the bookshelf, so there wasn't time for me to throw blood around or anything. Then who actually splattered that blood? Huh? What was that? No. No way. What? No! The man under the bed? No, that's impossible. You can't actually exist. She paid me to do this. She tricked me into doing it. I didn't do anything. What is it? Hey, wait. No. Please don't. Leave Eiko-san alone. I will make her pay. Huh? That voice. Is it you, Mio? Dun dun dun! When I was attacked by that man in my room and passed out, I came to pretty quickly. I heard everything. Eiko-san, I'm done for today, and so on. So you already knew that Eiko-san was behind this? Yes, I did, Azami. But that no longer even matters. Anyway, Eiko-san, what did you know my secret? Huh? How did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once, back during my sugar dating days? Oh. Pregnancy? What are you talking about? That doll. It was a message that you know about my past. A red and silent doll that symbolizes a baby? I didn't want anyone to know. But then why do you? Wait, too much going on. Mio, what's going on? Please take it easy. Azami, thank you for telling me about the doll. You were right about everything. The man under the bed, this woman here. I'm feeling a strange power inside me. I think I could kill this woman with it. Ooh. Oh no. You're amazing, Azami. I did as you told me, and everything happened just as you said. I should have believed you just from the beginning, and done as you told me. Mio, wait, what are you talking about? But my medical records weren't in this woman's place. Tell me where they are. I need to erase my past entirely. I don't really know what you're talking about, Mio. Enough with the nonsense. That doll was just a random doll I picked up. Azami, you told me this too. I will attract interest wherever I go. And I had a little more to lose. Whatever I did. I didn't say that. You know I wouldn't. Why are you being like this, Mio? Oh wait, maybe it wasn't you then? Anyway, that doesn't matter either now. My name and address, my past, everything is out there online now. I can't go back to my folks. Won't be safe at home. Wherever I go, I'm watched by eyes that know my past. What am I supposed to do? Why should I even care? I'm going to kill you. You're joking, right? Mio? You're smart enough to know this wouldn't mean a thing. Just put that down and listen to me, okay? No, Mio, don't do this to yourself. Azami, I... You alright, Sammy? Yo, Jasmine, for the rescue! Responders are on the way. They're almost there. They're almost here. It's gonna be okay. Jasmine, how did you... Heard from the boss man. Bossman's vision thingy. You knew you were heading to Echoes. Loose cannon much. So the director was watching me. Responders are coming. It's the end. Mio. Once again, going off on your own like that. Way too risky. I'm sorry, Jasmine, and thank you. If I'd realized earlier, Mio wouldn't have done such a thing. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. I guess what you did kind of prevented the worst, yeah? Yeah, I guess. And the bossman should have told me earlier. I wonder if the director knew this was going to happen. Beats me. Could have gone much worse without the bossman giving a heads up. Guess the vision of Bob's. Vision of Bob, baby. Guess the vision of Bob's pretty handy. Dude's priorities, though. Speak of the Almighty. What is it? Way too fast with the edits. Oh. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel is streaming it now. Oh, he does weird YouTube shit. Are the Center's videos always stream so soon? The target of today's investigation is the infamous man under the bed. It seems that the man under the bed actually exists. Turns each case into this kind of feel-good entertainment vid. Those spreading rumors fade away if there's watchable content like this. I hope Mio's rumors fade away fast. He'll get bored quick and jump over to the next rumor. Anyway, you'll be reporting back to the bossman, yeah? I'll drive ya. Thank you, Jasmine. A staff member who was at the scene has safely completed the investigation. The younger woman, B, had little choice but to move out. As for the woman, A, who first witnessed the man under the bed, we have lost all contact with her and are unaware of her whereabouts. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff sincerely wish that Miss A is safe and sound. This case came to an intriguing conclusion. After what happened to Mio, I wouldn't call it intriguing. Are you worried about Mio? She hasn't done enough to be prosecuted. Will Eiko-san not even be held accountable? It feels unfair. Yes, unfair indeed, however. I will remind you that there are many forms of accountability. More importantly, I can't wait to see what you have. That card you brought with you. More importantly, were you watching through your vision again? Director, don't you feel any emotions? Emotions are an interesting research topic. That is where rumors and urban myths originate. We gotta mention it. Exquisite. What is it? Take a good look at this card. It's as if it's predicting the tragedy about to befall you. What exactly is this card? This is one of the Illuminate cards. They are rumored to be prophetic. I'm sorry, I love this rap. It happened 7 years ago too. Director, I actually have one of these cards is said to foretell the end of the world. I'm curious about the fate of the card's owner. It seems everything is in motion now. Oh. And that's enough for today. Do I believe in prophecies? I believe a good sounding one, if it sounds bad. Wait, is that an Illuminate card? Why'd you have it? Since when did I have this card with me? How should I know? Well, good work, Sammy. Catch you next week. Tomarigi here. About the new face at the center. Seems unrelated to the other incident. Megaria hasn't shown much we could look into. Roger that. Out. Back then, we couldn't possibly have realized what was about to happen. Well. Fun times. Episode 1 completed, baby. Episode 2, Reflection of Death. Okay, so before we go into the second episode, we're gonna actually take a little break. Can I skip this or can I return later? Okay. I guess they really want us they really wanted to play this. I guess this is gonna be a great little teaser for what we're gonna start just after the break. Break time. I will be back in a few minutes. Take a break, have some stretches, do anything you need to, and we'll be back in a little bit with the start of chapter 2. Welcome back, everyone. Let's start up Chapter 2 of UMDC, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I didn't know the center roof was like this. What were we discussing? You mentioned Echo dropping one after we completed Dissolution. Yes, this one and this one. This is the Illuminati card, Eye in Darkness. Why Echo had this card is a question in itself. Yet of higher importance right now is this Illuminati card, Devastation and Judgment, which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from someone, but don't really remember. I remember that left in my bag since then, so... Would you happen to know of a community site on the dark web? We're going onto the dark web, gang! The dark web? Sounds kind of ominous. There's a site called Samizima that has description of all 6 Illuminati cards. Oh... 6 chapters, in a sense? We'll have to see. First, other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines? A sudden present is actually a stand-in? I didn't know. Samizima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. Devastation and Judgment is the very future that the Zimers go along for. Them Zimmers. It seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. Great Reset? Rumors say that the Devastation Judgment card depicts it. What would I have such a thing? It's just a prophecy. We don't know if it actually... We can determine whether the prophecies are true by observing your actions. Now, I need to tell you about today's request. A streamer has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. It's me. I asked for the ghost busting. And now we're back at the car. Devastation Juju Mental. Oh no, she's dying. Yo, wake up already. You're sleep mumbling like hell. So sorry! Devastation, Judgment, had me worried for there. The director showed me an ominous website. Jasmine, do you know about the Illuminati cards and the prophecies on them? Illuminati cards? Count on the bossman to take interest, huh? The director seems on top of all occult-related info. I meant to ask, what's today's case about? We're looking into a live streamer. One of his vids sparked a bit of a mess, and the streamer reached out to the center. The actual wording is, see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. Okay. Does that mean that a live streamer talks about spirits in the occult? Good case. Saves me the trouble of explaining. Oh, so I guessed right. Yep, occult live streamer. Hey peoples, please follow the channel so I can get the 800k subs, please. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Been streaming quite a while, it seems. Check out the vid while we're on the road. Hey, kinda looks like our friend in the beginning introduction. This newest one, right? Is this a ritual or something? The scene in question is near the end. That's not really near the end, but yeah. Come on, pretty please. I know this place is the real deal. Come on, show yourself. Mary. 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 Show yourself. Behind me? What? Nothing there? Okay. A ghost? Was that a ghost in the back? You mean this is real? Trending on socials for sure. Ghost watching streamer's home has a resident ghost. Or some such. A resident ghost? Does it mean the house is haunted? Don't know much, really. By the way, our client, the streamer, why did he think of reaching out to our center? You know. Don't know. Too bored to ask the boss man about the small things. Just ask the client, okay? Anyway, get busy with the social media search first. Understood. Okay. So we got some streaming things. Try following the rumor from there. What's your search? Don't be asking me anything and everything. Try giving it a thought yourself. Sorry, you're right. I need to look up what kind of ghost is involved this time, right? Right. According to the facts so far, a ghost appeared. Looks like this urban myth is dependent on the location. So I'd search for rumors related to this place and location. Oh, helpful. Jeez, you made me even use this dusty old brain with those questions of yours. Even though this stuff is not my wheelhouse. Well, I'll leave it in your hands. Understood. I'm on it. Okay, so this ghost stream is unbelievable. The ghosts that show up in the video. What a creepy photo. No matter how you look at it, that's a girl with long hair. Damn, I must be frightening so many people with my long hair, then. Something. Okay. Oh, we got a name. Let's go. Kinoko Tanihara. Maybe we should look into people were saying about Kinoko Tanihara. Search it up. But for a niche internet macro celebrity like Kinoko, you might need to add keywords to narrow things down. You did say before that I should look into rumors related to the location or even the building itself. I'll try looking for some related keywords. Haunted apartment. I don't get how he can do that. He's doing that kind of thing all the time. This apartment is on the spirit spot map? Seems like the real deal? Okay. What is a spirit spot map? Oh, how scary. Go and give it a search. Okay. Too many. Okay. An old lady ghost. There's a popular urban myth about an old lady who moves around really fast, but this one seems to be a fast talker instead. What's so scary about someone who just talks fast? Apartment rumor. Okay. Oh, is this rumor? Well spotted. Exactly the kind of thing the bossman would check. Give it a search. Okay. You mean the Umeki Flats in Umekicho, right? This place isn't famous in my area. Haunted by a young woman's ghost. They're talking about a young woman's ghost again. Umekicho's Umeki Flats. I need to write this down. Infamous in their area, huh? Interesting. Matches what we heard from the others too. Maybe it's true. Okay, so we got a place. Now we need more than that. Okay. Rumors like that always becomes to go. What should you do if your apartment has 13 steps in the staircase? Whenever I go to the restroom, the old guy on the first floor beats the ceiling with his sticks so hard I can't squeeze one out. Oh no! Oh no! Poor person. Okay, I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be looking for. Really, people make mistakes like that, don't they? You're probably the only one who would be able to see that old lady. Okay. Do you have anything else that's missing? You should look up your neighborhood. There might be some spirit spots near you. Okay. Go for the different things. Oops, my alarm just went off. I'm trying to kind of guess which... Okay, that's covered. I guess we're gonna have to... The real deal? No way. It's not that scary. Because ghosts are everywhere all the time. It's strange that someone would go out of their way to summon one. Makes sense, you'd feel that way as someone who can see them all the time. It's not actually ghosts you're seeing, right? Oh, right. Lady Ghost. Okay. So we found everything. Hinoko-san's ritual was a success and the ghost went elsewhere. Yep, and he was called out to those infamous apartments to handle something huge. Bullseye found the address on the spirit spot map. Umikicho 123, Umiki Flats 104. Oh no, that means there's definitely something there. They were ghost hunting in an apartment that's a known spirit spot. Jasmine, I really can't handle ghosts at all. I'll see them all, I'm sure of it. Seeing them won't hurt, will it? If they're just hanging out. Besides, they're not really ghosts, right? I'm scared just as much. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's a pain, but we need to identify which urban myth might be related. Not my job, so I'll leave it to you. Yes. Well, hello. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Asami Fukurai, and... Hey, you're a girl? Could you be the one in the No, shh. Dude is not helping his case. What are you talking about? Life shall be taken from they who face the mirror and call the woman. Is that card an Illuminate card? That can be your next vid. Hinako's fate was prophesized. Not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, is that card... No, just brainstorming. It's nothing, really. Introducing myself. Kinoko Tanihara here. Did you see Kinoko's spirit stream? Did you see the woman? Yes. I've been getting so many inquiries since that stream. They all want to collab. So happy here. Your Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a solid channel too. I watch every vid. Oh, thank you. How many tens of thousands of followers were you at? Got me thinking, maybe, we could share some fans with each other, couldn't we? Share some fans? I thought your request was... Oh, that. Yes, just as I wrote. I want to see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. That I'm not setting up. I'm not setting this up. I don't stream during the day, so go ahead and check out this place. Okay, sure. First we should look into why the ghost was filmed. What happened during the stream. Then, after some of that's cleared up, I should ask about the Illuminate card. Hey, I might be getting the hand of this investigate job. Investigation on. Okay. We got a mirror, we got a camera, we got the tatami floor, stairs, a lady. Ooh, we got a lady here. Hello? Excuse me? Would you mind if I ask you something? Could I ask you about your neighbor? About room 104. Oh, I see. Room 104? You want to know about room 104, where that horrible incident happened? I know more than anyone else. Guess why? Because I live next to room 104. That's great to hear. Would you happen to know anything about the rumors about around this apartment? Oh, I'm Azami Fukurai. Can I ask your name? Oh, the nameplate, Miss Unaired? It's Unai. We're gonna forget anyway. Miss Neighbor is fine. I live next to the famous room 104. I've been their neighbor since long before that incident happened. I know this apartment better than anyone. Then, how about Kinoko-san? Kinoko? Your neighbor in room 104. Ah, yes. Did he move in without knowing anything? For him. I'd switch rooms if I could. I envy him. I heard he does that thing on the internet, like on TV. Man, please be respectful of us. Oh, yeah, yes, that's right. The residents here are scary too. Okay, so we have a scary video neighbor. Were you able to watch Kinoko-san's live stream video? The ghost showed up in that video. The ghost? It did? Of course it would. We're famous around here as the haunted apartments. I don't know what the video is about, but I feel the ghost's presence. You do? The boy in room 104 too, probably. He was doing this creepy ritual. So this neighbor lady hasn't seen the video itself. Come to think of it, I wonder what ritual he was doing in the stream. Several things I should check with Kinoko-san about. Damn, Gel is helping more. Would you happen to know anything about the ghost rumor to haunt this apartment? Ghost? Rumors? Oh, you mean room 104? Do you mean the ghost used to live in room 104? We had police cars and an ambulance, and quite a crowd here. Were you there when it happened? Did you see or hear anything? I heard the sound of something breaking and scream, crash and stuff, but those folk are stranger to fighting. I heard a man screaming. I peeked through the entrance, and there was blood everywhere. This photo's from back then. Blood everywhere? You mean the whole room was red? No, just around the middle. It looked like a fountain of blood that spurted in from the center of room 104. In the middle of the room? Rings a bell. Happened in the middle of the room, okay. Did you know this apartment was famous for its rumors? It's on the internet too, yes. Welcome to the haunted and vaunted Umeki flats. I see visitors even taking pictures sometimes. Owner was worried, sick, and no wonder. No one wants to live there after what happened. That mushroom boy in 104. I wonder how long he'll last. Okay, wow, lady, you're giving a lot of things. A neighbor living just next to Kinoko's Tanihara's room 104. She was really interested in the ghost. Okay. In the shade and kind of dreary overall. The kitchen window has frosted glass. You can't see much by peeking in. I don't see anything unusual. It's kind of creepy still. Is Konoko-san going to continue living here? Okay, nothing here. Talk about rundown. Definitely haunted. Jasmine? About the ghost that shows up in the video, what should I look into and how? You're asking me about ghost stuff? Well, start by talking to Kinoko dude. Next, check the room he was streaming from. Also, the lady outside might be from around here. Ask her if she knows of any ghost rumors. Thank you, I'll do that. Jasmine, were you able to make out the neighbor's nameplate? Oh yeah, unsettling something's thingy? Her name is Unai-san. You're actually talking to the lady? Epic people skill Zami? That unreal lady, the neighbor. I'm much more comfortable talking to you. My personality shines through sometimes. By the way, did the lady see the ghost in the vid? Might want to check whether it looked like the ghost in the local rumors. Good idea. She says she knows a lot about the apartment, so I'll ask her what I can. Yes. Okay, nothing new right now. Let's continue. The smell of a new tatami mat. One of the tatami mats looks new. Tatami mats must be expensive. But why would you want to change just one? Good question. Camera? Cameras and lights, streaming equipment. I have to make sure I don't knock them over. So he was filming the mirror from here. Hey, I see Jasmine in the mirror. So the area around the entrance would be the camera's frame. That might mean that... Okay. There might be something at the entrance. This mirror is the one that showed up in the ghost that showed the ghost in the video. Maybe I shouldn't stare into it. Oh, yes, I need to ask about the spirit that appeared in it. Okay. I want to check. Oh! Oh! No one saw that. No one saw that. Why is that? If we only had a Zashiki Warashi mascot like you, viewers would love it. Huh? Sir, please calm down. Can I start by asking you about your work? Kinoko-san is a live streamer, yes? I've been doing this for quite a long time. Shifted focus to the occult around 5 years ago. You have a ghost watching channel, right? I default to streaming live, on-site from spirit spots. My solo hide-and-seek video went ballistically viral, and here I am. Ballistically viral, I see. I default to planning and streaming entirely alone. And that's about it. And you handle all this equipment alone? That's really cool. Mind if we take a look around the room? Could you tell me about the stream where the ghost showed up? Yes, the meat of the interview. I have this fixed camera in this room and was waiting in front of the room for a ghost to appear. And voila! Have any other ghosts made appearances in your streams before? I wouldn't say to have made an appearance, but this time is the first time their form has been so clear. I guess making sure the mirror was probably filmed helped a lot. Kinoko-san, did you see the ghost directly during the stream? Yeah, about that. I admit I never got to see it myself. Got a ton of comments saying behind you. So I spun around quickly, but nothing there. When you turn around, you see the mirror in the wall. Someone saw it was around here. You would have seen them. Does this mean the ghost wasn't around here? Maybe the apartment ghost was trying to head somewhere and happened to be filmed. Would that be possible? Good point! If we know the answer, we could catch it on film for the next stream. Yes, we really need to know where the ghost was headed. Need answers quick. And here we go, ghost hunting. Kinoko-san, are you still going to live here? Are you considering moving too? Kinoko-san isn't actually living here, oh no. I'm just renting this place as a studio. Ah, I see. Glad to hear. I was getting worried. But isn't it scary streaming from Spirit Spot? Precisely why I rented it. The reason I had that mirror in frame was because it came with a room too. That came with a room? I thought it was a prop. Why bother renting a place that doesn't have its share of ghost rumors? One thing though, my neighbor jumps on any related gossip, so watch yourself. We were doing a mysterious ritual in the video. What was it? What exactly was it about? Ah, yes, that was a seance, a spirit summoning ritual. It did one. I found on the. I did one I found on the internet, just as written. We found another typo. Let's go. At 2 a.m. in a dark room, stand in front of a mirror and turn around 3 times. Turn around 3 times. Speak the name Mary into the mirror 3 times and that's it. That's it? Nothing else? Do this and the ghost should appear in the mirror. This is a summoning ritual that dates back to the Middle Ages. Tried and true. Pretty simple for a ghost summoning ritual. We now know how to summon the ghost. Kinoko-san, do you know about the Illuminate cards? Cards with prophecies on them, yes? What, are you a Zimmer too? No, I just happened to visit the Summit Zima website. I thought I read something there about a card with a mirror and a woman. Oh really? I'm the one in the prophecy? Best viewer game material ever. What a gift to be cursed like that. Okay. You should really be careful around that prophecy. You might find yourself in danger, you know. Oh, yes, please. Well, we sure have an eccentric client. BooTube. BooTube. Let's go, BooTube. A tasty Matsutake mushroom. King of the shrooms. Was he really? He didn't come off as that deluxe. Bamboo shoots? No. No, can't bamboozle me like that. It's Kinoko-san. Yes. Okay. What else are we missing in this thing? I think we're gonna have to look at this very murderous zone. Many things are happening here. So we have 2 ghosts. I see something. This apartment is full of scary shadows. The camera isn't pointed this way, so it can't have been this shadow itself that showed up. As I thought, peeking in from here, you see the mirror and the camera through it. Long hair, looks like a dress? They seem really angry. If this shadow is a ghost, does it mean I'm now able to see actual ghosts and not just past events? I think you're still only watching past events for the moment. So we have a ghost near the entrance. What happened during the live stream? We have a ghost near the entrance. And where was the ghost? Okay, so Kinoko-san didn't actually see it. He's insensitive to spirits. Mrs. Ami, what was the situation like during this live stream? The director is still around. Just a figment of my imagination. He feels kind of funny. Anything wrong? No, I'm fine. So the situation during the live stream. Kinoko Tanihara confirmed that he never saw the ghost himself. What about the viewers who were watching the stream? Right, the viewers were all worked up about seeing the ghost. What could this mean? Maybe we saw a... Okay, so our keywords are was only in the mirror, edited it into the stream by, humanoid ghost, ghost from another world, was inside of the room, disembodied head, reflected in the mirror behind, picked by fans of, and was outside of the room. So what I'm thinking is that it's a humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kinoko-san. Let's go, I'm still good at this. Okay. Now, let's deal with that one. What the? A long-haired woman straddling a man? No, wait. What's going on here? Looks different from the shadow shown in the video. If the neighbor lady was right, does this mean the incident did happen here? They said incident, but I wonder what happened. Looks like a serious fight going on, I hope. Okay. Seems like there's nothing else here. Should probably ask the old lady about it. About the ghost said to appear in this apartment. Would you happen to have straight long hair and be wearing a white dress? You know about her then? More than meets the eye. Yes, she had long hair and always wore a white dress. I thought so. It's a woman, correct? Oh, it's nothing. Noting down, the ghost of the entrance was a woman with long black hair wearing a white dress. Ghost is woman from room 104. She's a long-haired woman in a white dress. So we got a ghost. YouTuber. Who was the ghost I saw? Maybe I saw the... We have near the entrance at Kinoko-san's ritual. A monster. Old lady appeared out of thin air. Woman in this room. Killed the man. Was killed by the man. So maybe we saw the woman that killed the man in this room. Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room. Oh yes, judging from the shadows I saw with the glasses, a woman was attacking a man. And once she was done, she probably left this world herself. Which would mean the shadow I'm seeing is a ghost after all. Miss, do you have any information about how the ghost looks like? No, okay. Let's ask Kinoko boy. Kinoko-san, we might have determined where the ghost was when it showed up in the video. Whoa, really? Really? However, we only know about the exact moment the ghost was in the video. We believe it was standing near the entrance and peeking into the room. I was too focused on the camera to notice. Okay. Nothing else. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. We might be reaching the end here. I thought I might find something, but no luck. I might see something with the glasses on. But I already went through with the glasses. This is the timing mat. That's newer than the others. They probably had to replace it because of the bloodstains from the incident. So I guess it did happen here. How goes it? Okay. I guess now we're kind of rubbing our faces. Okay. Kinoko-san, just a thought. Is the ghost in the rumors the person who died during the incident here? Oh, you know that too? That's right. The rumors aren't around the apartment as a whole. The incident happened in this very room. It's room 104, a nice and dark history. Just think of the viewer gains. A nice and dark history? Stained but subversible. Okay. Great times. We found out quite a lot about the ghost. Does this mean Kinoko Dude summoned the Dex ex-resident of room 104 with his ritual? Yes, but there's only so much we can gather from the place itself. Nah, not too bad overall. With this much info stacked up, Busman shouldn't be long. Well, it's happening. Mrs. Ami, how is it going? Director-san, you found quite a lot of clues, it seems. Yes, I think. The streamer was blessed by the fortuitous appearance of an anomaly on live camera. His name is Kinoko Tanihara, by the way. I see. Mr. Kinoko was not only unafraid of the prophecy on the Illuminate card, but actively hoping to find himself in danger. Any progress on that end? Huh? The Illuminati card are rumored and respected by many. I myself have no knowledge of how these cards actually function. But lo and behold, 2 card holders have appeared among close acquaintances, and even a third now. Oh, has misfortune struck yet? My experiments will be much easier if he could get cursed. For example, if an evil spirit is haunting him, it's merely a matter of exorcising it. Yet what might happen to someone harassed by abomination or cryptids? Inquiring minds need to know. Director-san. Oh, excuse me there. Then let us both assess the clues you found on site. And identify this urban myth. Yes. Time to go into the books and find the good one. Uncanny that the ghost-watching streamer happened to summon the ghost of the apartment's previous residents. Which urban myth does this case match? Let's get started, shall we? First, this case was initiated by the following event. Kinoko-san was live-streaming a ritual to summon a ghost. And a ghost appeared behind Kinoko-san, correct? That's right. So, Mrs. Ami? Yes? Tell me about the location where the livestream was being filmed. You learned that the rumor wasn't just a rumor, but based on an actual incident. Where was the scene of the spirit summoning ritual? It was in room 04. 104. It had an actual previous incident happened here. So the stage was set for a compelling livestream. Next, let me ask you about the ghost that appeared as a result of the ritual. The viewers were fixated on the ghost shown in the stream. So, Mrs. Ami, in Kinoko-san's video, where exactly was the ghost seen? It was shown in the camera's display. Within the camera's finder screen. Yes, it would have been shown on the camera's screen due to the filming going on. What's important here is what the camera was filming. Okay, so the mirror. Please think it over again. The ghost was seen through the mirror, so I believe we saw its reflection. Exactly. What's important here is that it first appeared in the mirror. Urban myths are defined by numerous characteristics. Why they appear, they call the what's their other. In this case, the initial manifestation was witnessed as a reflection within the mirror. This is a crucial element. So that's the priority? I thought the location where the ghost appeared might be more important. Remember, urban myths are born from rumors. They only come to be after they are noticed by someone, named and mentioned in rumors. Wherever the witness happens to be when they notice it, that becomes the location the urban myth appears at. I see, I think. By the way, about the ghost that appeared in the mirror. It seems as if its existence wasn't limited to within the mirror itself. So, Mrs. Ami, you looked into this with your glasses. Have you determined where the ghost was? It was at the entrance. Outside the entrance to Kinoko-san's place. I saw a woman's shadow standing there. The footage did indeed show a female shadow standing outside of the entrance, seen through the frosted glass. On to my final question. About the spell that was cast during the ritual. So, Mrs. Ami, Kinoko-san uttered something as a spell to summon this ghost. What exactly was this spell? It was a woman's name, but I don't know if the mantra still works, so we'll go with a woman's name. He turned around 3 times in front of the mirror and said a woman's name 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. Precisely. Only one urban myth involves casting the spell. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be it's Bloody Mary! Welcome to Bloody Mary, guys. Bloody Mary? A female ghost summoned through seance rituals, famous overseas. Due to her blood-stained appearance, she is referred to as Bloody Mary. Why would such a ghost appear from a mirror? Mirrors are often used in all kinds of incantations. Recently popular forms of seance would include solitary hide-and-seek, or the square method done with 4 participants. If the Bloody Mary ritual made a ghost appear, maybe the summoning did in fact work. I may have yet again witnessed the potential manifestation of an urban myth. I am ecstatic beyond compare, phantasmagorical. Director, you're getting excited again. Oh, of course. Anyway, about this Bloody Mary, let me think. If the summoned ghost is indeed Bloody Mary, she would leave a scratch mark on anyone she attacks. A scratch mark? A scratch? What happens then? It means that if the ritual was successful, Kinoko-san will eventually find himself with a scratch mark. And for those who are scratched, they will lose consciousness at the very least, and their sanity or even lives at worst. You mean they'll die? The presence of such cursed scratches would be good evidence of the ghost's existence. Mrs. Ami, please support Kinoko-san as best as you can. To ensure he does get scratched. Oh, please get almost dead, sir. Excuse me, director. I am referring to the client's request. Prove that ghosts are real. Thankfully, our client himself is open to the idea of being cursed himself. Mrs. Ami, please think about what you can to help make this happen. Are you serious? I need to go prepare the intro scene for this case's video. Let us talk later. Ta-ta. Director, hello? I can't believe it. What is he thinking? Hey, I was thinking in... Yes, Kinoko-san? Yesterday's vid is really doing the numbers. I think I'll do another one tonight, and you can watch here if you want. Huh? Kinoko's spirit stream. I might be interested. Jasmine! Chris might show up, you know. I hope it does. Mary might do something to you. I hope she does! Oh no! Sir, please! Not like that! Kinoko-san, I'm serious here. I'm dead serious too. The viewers want epic results. Besides, I haven't seen her myself. She absolutely must show up. Part of the gig, I guess. I'm actually pretty interested in how anomalies appear and their impact. Also, Kinoko means it. Yes, Kinoko really means it. I will stop you if things get out of hand, okay? What if the ghost really does show up? Mary. Mary. Mary! Huh? Even with support from my two collab partners tonight, the ghost was a no-show, and that's that. It really felt like it, but like it might, but alas. That's a wrap for tonight, folks. Thank you for watching, and sleep well! Hey, come on! Why are we suddenly part of the ritual? What are you thinking? Did I upset you? Sorry, thought about the viewers too much. I ask you for permission next time. Sir, that would be already a clean no from me, immediately. Real talk, this ritual wasn't gonna fly. But we had actual traces of the ghosts. It was a good enough time. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're heading out for today, Kinoko-san. We should be alright, yes. Though we were reflected in the mirror at the end. Huh? Hmm? Wait. Huh? What? Just now. Behind you, Jasmine. Behind me? What? What the heck? And I think that's a perfect time for us to stop for today. Thank you so much for watching. Woo! News story's gonna go wild with Bloody Mary, huh? Very excited, very fun. Still having a lot of fun with this game. Very happy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful stream. We'll be back next week. Next week we'll be doing another Urban Myth Dissolution Center playthrough pod. Little stream. I should mention, please follow. We're very close to affiliates. If you can also hang out in watching the next few streams, that would be amazing. We're not far away from getting the affiliate requirements, so I hope you will support me in this endeavor. Outside of that, reminder that schedule for streams are gonna be is simple every Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. CET. That's Central Europe time. I should mention that this time it will change starting next week. Not next week, but like in 2 weeks, because there will be daylight savings time in Europe, and so I will be actually having like a little bit of time changes and stuff. So yeah, but again, big schedule. Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. CT. You shall hear of me mentioning when it happens. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll see each other on Monday for some speedrunning. Maybe some more Super Alloy Ranger. And yeah, probably some more fun times during the runs of those. I should also mention that next week we are on Multiton with Lucifer 9783. We're gonna be doing some Yars Racing Escape Tech normal IHF without 5. It's gonna be on the 30th of March at 10:50 p.m. CET. Join us on Multiton channel to enjoy enjoy our beautiful run together would be providing for Blue Path, a charity that helps people that autistic people to meet with service dogs that actually help them have a better life and have enjoy a better life in our society. But with this, let's go find someone to raid. I'm kind of wondering if I should go to Alice, if Alice is still alive. Alice is still alive. We have Lady Smell, Metric Crime. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Alice. Alice is streaming some Persona 5 Royal. And I hope you're excited for that. So we're gonna do a raid for Alice Napalm. Again, little message for raiding. The raid message is always the same. It's meow, like written in chat. And yeah, I hope you're excited. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time with UMDC in a week. Bye bye.